Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. Um, I appreciate your interest in the video game. It really does mean a lot to me. This is kind of my passion project. So the fact that any of you are watching this, it really does mean a lot. If you want to, please click that like button, the subscribe button, as well as the notification button for future updates. It really does help with the production. It lets me know that people are interested. It lets me know if I'm reaching people, if that's something I need to work on. As you all know, especially if you're an independent developer yourself, you know that marketing is another aspect that we have to kind of navigate in order to get the most of out of what we are doing. So, if you have the time, you're interested in the game, you're interested in the development aspect of the game, please make sure to click that like and sub button. It really does mean a lot. But other than that, I'm kind of going to jump in and show you what I've done for the month. The first thing I want to introduce is the stamina system. Uh, Obviously, there's a lot to work on still. I haven't incorporated a lot of logic that um, stops the player from running or stops them from climbing when their stamina is reached zero. But if you look at the bottom right, you'll see that I can use stamina. So the idea is, in like most games, if you use up all your stamina, you have to wait for it to regenerate fully before you can use it again. And I've kind of started that. You'll see that if I run or I sprint, which I'm doing right now, there was numbers to the bottom right, and now there's zero. And you'll see that it also says that I cannot use stamina. And well, it's like I said, you got to wait for the entire stamina to regenerate for you to use it again. I don't have a log to show you the stamina regeneration, but if I hold down stamina, you'll see that I can use stamina, and that's because it's regenerated completely. And now that you look, you'll see that I didn't use it all up, right? It's at 16. If I run, it's regenerated again as well. So there is stamina that's regenerating. Um, there is stamina that won't let you use it. Eventually, when I incorporate the full logic system and when I implement it, it won't let you use it until it's fully regenerated. The second mechanic that I have is climbing. So you can climb. The stamina system is used. As I disclosed, um, you can't if the stamina goes to zero, you won't fall off. Right now, you'll see that if I stay somewhere, it's still draining the stamina, and I would like to make that so that isn't the case. I would really like to give players the time to kind of look at how they want to approach a climb, and not really be punished for it. But other than that, that's kind of the full length of how the stamina system works with the climbing system right now. In regard to this climbing system, it's not flushed out fully at the moment. There's a lot of things that I have to fix, but for now, you can see we can climb, we can sprint while we climb, and we can kind of jump. It's very glitchy and it doesn't work at all. It doesn't work as desired, I'll say that much. So I still have to flush out that system and make it work perfectly. You'll also see that my character orientates to the wall, but you'll also notice that there's a lot of jittering when I approach these hard angles. So I kind of have to find a way to deal with that. I'm thinking of drawing the orientation of the character and basing it off of um, two line traces instead of one. On top of this, you'll notice that my character won't climb up a ledge like this. So that's something I have to fix in the future, as well as something like this. And the jumping. No! But yeah, that's pretty much where the climbing system is at the moment. Um, I can do this too. Woo! But, you know, the orientation works well when it's a smooth surface, but when it's not, it doesn't work too great. So maybe I have to have two case scenarios. I don't know. Um, Actually, one thing I did forget, my climbing mechanic is based off of textures. So if a object has a texture on it that's not climbable, it can't climb that. It can't climb that object, or it can't climb whatever it is. It could be a mountain or something. I don't know. I'm not going to have that. I just wanted to find an easy, intuitive way to make it so I can create environments or obstacles that aren't climbable, and you have to find a different way to navigate them. But as you can tell, I can't latch on to this here surface, and that's because it has a material that is non-climbable. But I can, if I jump up. Sorry, I can if I jump up. If I jump up, you'll see that I'm able to climb this surface perfectly fine. There is some other issues, like I would like to be able to. Whew, sorry. Yeah, you can see that it's very rough around the edges, but it's in its beginning state. But I would like to be able to climb up something like this, and it for it to recognize it as a walkable surface, and essentially instead of climbing it, you will start walking on top of it. So there's still a lot to be done um, in that realm to get the climbing system working perfectly, but that's kind of the gist. So with that being said, in the next month, I would like to get the climbing mechanic working exactly how I want it, and I would like to have a graphical user interface implemented for the stamina system. Um, After that, I think I'm going to work on another way to navigate the world. Um, and it involves jumping. So I don't really want to talk about it too much until I implement it. It's still something I'm considering to do. So I might just consider not to do it. But other than that, that's kind of what I have planned for next month. Um, and yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check in on me and what I'm doing. It really means a lot. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is a passion project. While it may be Christian inspired, I really hope that people who aren't Christian can really play this game and feel like it's a nice introduction to some of the things that I appreciate about God and about Christ. I know that might be a turnoff for some people watching this video, but to me, Christ is the ultimate action hero. And speaking from experience, my life wouldn't be what it is today. I wouldn't be working on this game today. I don't even think I'd be alive today if it wasn't for what God did for me. And I don't hate to make this a video where it feels like I'm preaching about God, because, at the end of the day, I attest a lot of my success to him, and it really means a lot for me to talk about him, and it's a part of my personality. It's who I am. Um, and I hope you, as someone who possibly isn't Christian, can hear that and respect it, and respect who I am as an individual, and understand that that's an important thing for me. Um, but other than that, I really appreciate your views. I really appreciate your time, and I just thank you so much for being here. Other than that, I'm going to get back to development, and I just want to say God bless, and I hope you have a beautiful day, guys. Much love. See you in the next video. And if you're interested in weekly updates, please follow me on Twitter, and follow my Ko-Fi. I'll leave the links listed in the description of the videos. So at the moment, you can't just click them and get taken there. You have to copy and paste them in the URLs. So for those of you who do that, I really appreciate the extra mile you've taken for me. I've tried to set it up so I can do it, but YouTube is telling me that my identification isn't good enough. I keep sending them a picture of my ID, and they're like, this is unreadable. And it's like, well, I'm taking a picture with the Samsung 22 series, so it's not like the quality is bad. Um, but yeah, I'm ranting too long right now. Other than that, guys, you have a great day. See you later, and God bless.